Howdy partners, I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna do another one of those collection update videos, even though not many people are that interested in them, I think, from what I can tell from the viewership, but nonetheless, I'm interested in talking about them because, well, I'm adding these things to my collection, so there's a reason why I'm excited for that. So, without further ado, let's start with some N64 games. So if you do follow me on Instagram, you might have already kind of gotten a spoiler of what these things are, but no matter. The games I got is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the N64, and it's already kind of fucked up with like a permanent marker. Someone wrote Mark, and I don't know if this is Habab, or someone who's trying to write Habibi but didn't finish writing it. In any case, Mark, thank you for your game. It will be in good hands. The point is, this is a classic game. Not really my cup of tea necessarily, because as you may have noticed, I'm really a narrative gamer, but my god, like, when I think of it just as a designer in terms of 3Cs, for those who don't know, 3Cs is camera, character controls. So basically the avatar, how they control, how they move, how they react, how they behave. I think this is a major stepping stone for video games in general. I mean, without this game, I think there's a lot to be learned from this game, and this definitely falls into the time capsule. This is one of the all-time greats, as far as not just as I'm concerned, as far as anyone on planet Earth who is interested in video game history and conservation is concerned. And the next two games are two Star Wars games on the N64. So I'm going to start with the one that's most personal to me, and I really played the fuck out of as a kid. Any of my friends who I grew up with will know what I'm talking about. That will be Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I was going to say Pod Racer. Anyways, this game over here, man, I had so much fun playing it. It's not a particularly deep game, but there is quite a bit of personal expression, and I do like the idea that you can upgrade your pod racers, take different pod racers, like just to race as Sebulba's pod racer. I can't even remember what that thing is called right now, but it's so goddamn cool and iconic. But in any case, this game was the shit. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward to popping that back in, since I did reclaim my N64 box very recently. Alright, and the final game on the N64, also a Star Wars game, that will be Star Wars Episode 1, Battle for Naboo. And as you can see, unfortunately, it's a little fucked up, but I don't mind too much. It didn't cost me too much, number one, but number two, it also gives a bit of character. It feels like it's been through war, you know? Yeah, this is another game that, though I didn't play it quite as much, I think this was back in the day when Blockbuster existed. I only rented it. I never actually owned it myself, but I remember having very fond memories of playing this game as a wee small boy. So yeah, this is definitely a blast from the past, quite literally, because you are just blasting the shit out of everything in your way. So those are the three N64 games I picked up, but I did stumble across this really cool library of sorts. Library Clio. Yeah, very nice place, and I got... Well, first I'll start with this thing over here, which isn't actually a book. It's just an empty sketchbook that I will be noting things in there. I think I'm going to be using this for martial arts to just sketch poses and just take notes of moves and things that I'm learning, things that I should be doing, things I shouldn't be doing. And yeah, just Vincent van Gogh's painting. I mean, it's a classic, and it's even a bit shiny. Cool as fuck. Not going to say no to that. And the other book I got, I mean, when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I need to take this. Because I kind of picked up on drawing recently. I want to do the thing where I'm drawing every single day. Even if it's for 5 minutes, I haven't really been super consistent on that. I've just been doing so many goddamn things at the same time. Okay, since I'm complaining about it now, I owe it to you guys to do a drawing right after I finish recording this video. But in any case, I digress. The book I got is this one. So, Leonardo da Vinci, The Complete Drawings. God damn. And this is a veritable goldmine of information, source of inspiration and knowledge. And it's not just drawings. I'll share a few stills in the video, but there's also a lot of text in here, so... I mean, God knows like how long does it take me to read through this thing, but man, this is a treasure trove of information. I'm going to be digesting this one for a while. And there was a second book, the same principle except for his paintings. But since I'm more like paper or pencil kind of guy, I think this is much more appropriate for who I am. So yeah, that's my collection update for today. As I said, I am gonna... So yeah, busy as hell, happy with every day I get. Really, each day is a blessing, even with the ups and downs. So with that being said, I'm wishing you and your loved ones hello again. Yeah, a little bit of a special epilogue this time, because honestly, this video was supposed to come out way earlier already, but I had no power. For those of you in the rest of the world, Montreal was a victim to quite the ice storm. Yeah, welcome to Canada, bitches. Summer is on the way. This storm literally knocked out the power. Well, I mean, people downtown had no idea this was happening, but where I'm from, I had no power for 5 days, so as much as I would love to finish this video, well, it just wasn't possible. Yeah, it was quite the interesting Easter weekend. No power, flooded basement at my dad's, and kind of a cracked rib from jiu-jitsu. Don't worry guys, I'll be back on the mat soon enough, but goddamn, you guys fucked me the fuck up. Oh, and one more thing, which I kind of realized that I totally forgot to mention. Those N64 games that I got, well, I got them at Blue Nose. I love that place. I kind of grew up there, as I mentioned in a previous vid, and I still can't believe what happened to Wayne. May he rest in peace. That guy will always live very fondly in my memory. And that is all for real this time. Power's back, life is going back to normal. That was a trip. Alright, that's it for real this time. On to the next one. I got a few exciting ideas what I want to do for my next video, so we'll see when that will be ready and what the topic will be. So as always, wishing you and your loved ones nothing but the best. Take care and talk to you soon. Oh, and one more thing. I went to go get myself a carpet, and instead I came back with this vinyl over here. I love Danny Brown, and I love this album.